Well, Coach, much has been made about no sacks and no takeaways through 2 games. How do you explain?
Yeah, well, it's very important to us. First, talking with the takeaways, that's something that we work on, and it's a major emphasis, and we intend to improve that, and we will improve that. So it's an important part of the game, and we're hard at work to rectify that. As for the sacks, there's been a lot of situational plays where we really haven't had the lead or the long third downs to pin our errors back and get going. I look for that to improve as we get going, but again, it's another major emphasis. That's another way that the game is disrupted, and we need to coach that better and get more production.
From going up against Rodgers the last few years, what makes him such a challenge to contain?
Yeah, the greatest thing about him, I would say, is that he's a moving target that can hit moving targets, and that's what makes him so dangerous when he gets off rhythm. And he's very accurate, and you really have to work to take the ball from him. But if we're on point, we can make that happen.
Is it hard to replicate what he can do in practice using this kind of team?
Yeah, absolutely, because he has one of those rare releases in the game and rare arm strength, so you're never really going to get that,
The last play against the Bears, the scramble 25-yard, what happened?
Yeah, first of all, we were in zone coverage, and we got to have more depth. Our whole, back line's got to be deeper, to make the ball go in front of us. And then we look to, the rush and coverage to work together better. So you add extra time, something like that can possibly happen. But you also want to be better with your spacing in your zones and stop the play.
Contrary to your previous matchups with Aaron Rodgers, do you feel like you may have a slight advantage this time around, knowing that he's still trying to get comfortable with that offense on a rapid floor?
I believe so. I mean, because he was such a master and had done that for 10 years in one thing. Sure, there's a getting used to that'll probably happen, probably 6 weeks into the season before they're totally comfortable. But it's also different for us because we got to see what is new. So there's 2 sides of that.
Coach Fangio just told us he'd had a couple words with Von Miller, kind of keep his spirits up. Do you sense that Von is frustrated at all?
Yeah, I don't sense that. I just know that, this organization is about winning. We're not going to feel good around here when we're not winning. So it's a total team thing. Got real close. We didn't finish the job. So we got to turn that page and get on to something that'll make us feel better.
What do you think of their tackles?
Yeah, we've been seeing those guys for a long time. They're really good. They're a really good pair of tackles. Back to Carly, who's been a little banged up, but he's as good as you'll see in the game. And Balaga, we've known him for a long time. He's a real solid right tackle.
Does he make it harder on them because Rodgers moves around so much?
Yeah, no question. He affects people's rush. He's done it over the years because he is a guy that can hurt you scrambling. He's also a guy that can extend the play outside, so we have to be pocket conscious at all times.
What would Davis do or change with your defense if he looks like he's trending towards being able to play top, Davis?
Yeah.
How does he change what you're able to do?
Well, the biggest thing is experience. This guy's an experienced guy. He's been with Reggie Herring, our linebacker coach, so we know what he can do, but he missed a big block of time. But he's a guy that studies really hard. He's a smart player, and he's looked good in the preparation so far.
Would you play more dime if you had Bryce?
Would we? That's really a question that depends on opponent week to week. So I really can't answer that.
Do you like the options that we give?
Yeah, anytime you lose a guy, you end up with one less option, or you're not as strong. So we miss him some, but. That's part of the NFL. We have plenty of guys that can work in that are capable.
Good.
Thanks, guys.